All right, but the first thing that I want to talk about today really is that we always know this. All right, that communication is at a premium. We got to do a great job with the verbal and the visual communication, and then we've got to make sure that we've got great body language. Don't ever let anyone see us blink. And then we talk about that number 2, all right, our process, okay? We said our process is our weekly, our daily, and our hourly rhythm. What's one of the things that it's focused on? Daily what? Improvement, and daily what? Excellence, okay? And our pursuit of excellence is going to be nonstop, and it applies to everything that we do. Right now is usually a good time that I can catch up with people back east. You know, if I haven't returned calls or something like that, usually I can catch my parents this time. Most of the people you keep in touch with, very few people are out here. So just adjusting, and then, you know, with the NBA games going on, you feel like you miss every game. By the time, you know, the game's over, you're just kind of getting back and ready to sit down. That's an adjustment.
The Rams have a new head coach. They just named Sean McVay, Redskins offensive coordinator, their new head coach.
Our head athletic trainer, Reggie Scott, he was telling me the other day, he's like, what time you get in, man? You better make sure you get that rest, man. It's a long grind. I know this, for me, my body needs it because I seem like I always start to get sick, or it's about that time at the end of the year where, you know, your body's telling you need some rest just to get rejuvenated, and I haven't had that this year.
He's a 30-year-old head coach. What are the pros and cons of going with someone so young in such a high-ranking position?
Players are simple. If you can make me better, I'm going to listen to you. I don't care how old you are. If you can't make me better, I'm not going to listen to you. So you better know what you're talking about.
I know for me, the biggest challenge is going to just make sure that you map out a plan so that you can be productive in the day and, you know, not try to wear yourself out early. Keep it in perspective that it's a long grind for that season, and you got to stay fresh for these players and for everybody. So this is all, like, all these walls were totally blank when we first got here. I get up, you know, fairly early. I'm kind of always been an early riser, and get in here, and like right now, just making a teach tape for kind of our meetings, kind of getting some thoughts together for the team meeting in terms of kind of what we want to get accomplished for the day, and then we go out and practice for 2 hours, and that's kind of the day right now during a typical OTA. All right, and then if we ever wanted to do this off of like drop back, I'm just showing a great route from Julio right here. All right, watch him. Shoulders vertical, middle of the numbers, throws the brakes on. Again, he's off drop back, so you see him really throw this on his second hitch. All right, but watch when this ball is let go and see where he is on that. All right, that's called great anticipation. And we got to work these to get a feel and trust we're going to be on the same page. All right, but that's what it's got to take to be what we want to be in the pass game, especially on these play actions. Let's cap off this week the right way. We got better day 2. All right, let's raise our standards, expect to compete to the best of our ability, and then when we do the 2-minute, all right, let's operate with smart situational awareness and go get it done. You guys with me on that? Smart, stay off the ground, stay off the ground. Good. Jared, good decision. All right, get off it. Good. As soon as you see that nickel buzz out, now you know I'm backside. We'll come back, all right? We'll continue to compete. We're all making each other better right now. But it's a great start to the week, all right? Where's Robert Quinn at, man? Get us a breakdown, Robert Quinn. Get us a breakdown, Big Rob. Good play on that third down, man.
1, 2, 3,
Front tip rip.
Good show up front.
Heck yeah, great sell. Get the step up. I mean, you're not gonna get windows like that. That's tempoed to let it rip. You can see those areas 15 yards right in that hash. This doesn't feel clean, so that's on us. That's on me. Every day you learn, you know, like you implement a couple things at practice and, you know, you say, okay, that worked out and then I got to fix that. The thing that I think is really important is just making sure that with what you can control is structured in a way that it's efficient, it's crisp. You just want to make sure that you're gonna ask a certain level and standards from the guys, and you're gonna make sure that you're doing things the right way too. If you're not doing something right or something needs to be fixed, then you know it's my job to do that. No, it's amazing just the amount of challenges in a good way that come up every single day. You find out if you really love this or not.